Hi everyone, and welcome to week 4 of this, whatever this is. So this week is going to be a bit different just because I'm not going to do one of my flowers for the tiara. I won't have time to do that. I think maybe I will, but we'll see. But I'm doing a very special project, so I'm remaking an engagement ring, and I usually don't do rings just because I really like the freedom of working in 3 dimensions, and I can really do that with like big earrings or long earrings. Those are the thing that I love the most after tiaras, which are my first love. But this week I had the opportunity to work on an engagement ring and I took it, and I'm really happy about that, and I'm really happy that I can share this commission with you. This ring is going to be in 18 karat white gold, and it's going to be palladium white gold as always, because I really don't like rhodium plating, and I don't like the fact that you give the client a ring and then it changes color over time. I just don't like that. That's the color it's going to be, and I think it's going to have a lovely contrast with this diamond, which is really pure and really white. It's a very white diamond, and I'm really happy to be working with this. It's a 1 carat round diamond, and it's a heirloom diamond because it was in the old engagement ring of my client. And yes, this is what I'm going to do this week. And I also have another wonderful news, and that's that we finally decided what we're going to do with galleries, and we're going to send the pictures. So this weekend we gave them to the printer, and the printer is going to deliver the pictures this week, and I'm going to pack them and send them. I'm just relieved that we arrived to the conclusion instead of just overthinking everything for the 1000th time again. And so now I'm going to go on weighing the gold to make the engagement ring. So see you later. So now I put enough gold, copper and palladium for my alloy, and this is an 18 karat white gold palladium alloy, and only these little bits of palladium will be the ones that will give this beautiful white color to this gold, and all this beautiful yellow gold won't mean anything. And now gone melting. Bye bye. So this is the diamond I'm working with. This is a heirloom diamond, and as you can see, it's very sparkly. The clarity and the color are all great, so it's gonna be a stunning engagement ring. I'm so happy to get to work with this. So today I'm working on this engagement ring, and I'm quite happy with how it's going on. I have now made all the bits that are going to be part of the ring, and I also made the complete ring in the right size, because then I'm going to cut out a bit and put this very tiny, this round bit. It's gonna be like over here, and if this is already the right size, it's going to be so much easier to just keep it in the same position. So now I have done all the pieces, and all I need to do is solder them together. And then once I've made basically the basket for the ring, then I'll put the basket on the ring, then I'll polish everything and make it nice and smooth, and then I'm going to set the diamond, and after that it's going to be done. This is going to be a very like sporty and modern engagement ring, I think, hopefully. So now that I have all my bits that are down here, I'm going to sort them together with this laser machine. And this is not the way I actually like solder the basket at the end, but I use it to keep everything in place because I can hold it with my pliers, and so I'll put everything in the perfect position, and then I'll go to the flame and give it like a proper solder. I bought it exactly for this reason, because I wanted like small bits to be kept in place before I went actually to the flame to solder it, because I think that soldering with the flame, it's a better way of soldering. This is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take these bits and put them together and give them a pre-solder. I'm going to keep one with one plier and the other one with another plier. I'm going to go here under the microscope, and I'm just going to basically just give it a small boop So you can see that's already, you can see that that's already sorted on and it's in the right position. So I'll go on doing that. Bye. And so now I've done the first 4. You can see that they're all straight, and it was much easier than if I had to do it by hand in another way. There are other ways to do it, but this makes everything much easier, honestly. And now I'll go to the flame and actually like solder them. Then I'll move these wires and make them more shaped like this and like a V shape, and then I'm going to put the smaller round part that I did. So now it's like 8:30 in the afternoon and I'm super tired. I managed to do the basic structure of the ring. It's not perfect. I still have to polish it, obviously, to make it like perfect and symmetrical and everything. Everything went well, so I'm happy for that. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to get some food and sleep. As you can see, I just woke up. So yesterday I ended really late, so I'm really tired, but I need to finish this ring, and honestly it's coming quite well. This is the ring I'm working on, and it's basically, I've done the structure and that's great. It fits well. So the way I made it, I really like the contrast, because from the side it's angular and from above only the diamond will be visible, so I'm very happy about that. And I'll go on working on that, and I'm sorry if I look like shit this morning, that's just how it is. And now it's time to work on the details. So now I've finished the pre-polishing, and this is what it looks like. You can see that it sparkles a bit. It's not like the full polish. Now I have to put my marks on, my Fairmine, La Luce and 18 karat marks, and then I'll proceed to setting. Today's the day that we're gonna send all our pictures to galleries, and today I'm gonna go and send them. So now I'm gonna pack them up. I'm so excited and scared. I'm really scared. We decided to send everything in these white boxes, and then just to give a little bit of sense of who we are, we decided to put in some pictures of ourselves. So it's us, the workshop, and me working. And I'm gonna write behind them what this is, what they represent. So now I'm just going to use this piece of paper to wrap them around so that they're all nice and they don't just go around with the shipping. Thank you, airplane. I put them all together so they don't just move around with shipping, because who would want that? And then I'm just going to close them with a bit of self tape. And I don't want it to be too perfect, just because I don't think it's really us. We're not perfect, you know? We're just not. So these are gonna stay here in this square. And I decided to put this as the last one. This is a picture of the necklace, and then I put a sheet of paper, and then I have this one, then another sheet of paper, and then I have this one, which I think is stunning, honestly. I mean, these pictures took like months to perfect, and we made so many. It's embarrassing. It's honestly embarrassing. But now that they're done and I'm really happy with what came out, I'm happy that we did them all. I think we did too many, to be honest, but I'm happy. And then we have this beauty. And since these are the last earrings that I made that are not with all the helicopters today, the first one we decided to put is this one, which is one of the last earrings that I made, because I'm really proud of them and I think they're beautiful. And then I hand painted this paper, and it's a beautiful 100% recycled paper. Unfortunately, we didn't find 100% recycled boxes. It's a very weird format, so it was really hard to find, so we didn't. If you have somebody that does them, please let me know. But anyway, this is 100% recycled paper, and then I'm going to put our fit in this box. And then I'm going to close it up and I'm going to wrap it, and hopefully they're going to like it. Hopefully. So this is the finished package. I'm going to write the big address here and my address there, and I know they're going to just cover it up at FedEx, but I just think it's nice, so I'm still going to do it. And then I'm going to go and send them. This is so stressful but so exciting at the same time, so I'm very, very happy. And now the week has finally ended, and I can't believe I'm saying that we sent the pictures to the galleries. Now we'll have to wait for them to answer, if they're gonna answer, but we did it, we sent them, and I'm so happy and thrilled about it. Also, I gave the solitaire to my client and she was really, really happy about it, and that made my week even more exciting. It's been a really tiring week, but I'm so incredibly satisfied. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week, hopefully, when I'm gonna do 2 flowers, maybe. Thank you.